Today we are talking about stress management. This is something that we can all be better at doing. We all have stress in our lives. We all have different kinds of stress. So today we're going to teach you a few tips and tricks on how to better manage that stress. So first we need to know a few vocabulary words. So I'd write these down if I were you. First one is distress. So this is the negative stress. It causes anxiety, short and long term. It's unpleasant. It's causes a decrease in performance, and it leads to mental and physical problems. Okay, so this is a type of stress that you normally think of. Having too much homework gives you anxiety. You get nervous before your basketball games because you think if you mess up, your coach is going to pull you. That kind of stuff is going to decrease your performance and stress you out. The next one is eustress. So this is your positive stress. So this motivates you. It's short term. It feels exciting and improves your performance. Okay, so if we go back to the sport example, if you're stressed and kind of nervous and you have some butterflies before your game, and it's just because you're nervous to play and get out there, then that's probably going to feel exciting and improve your performance. Okay, because you're not thinking about that negative side of things. Okay, so the eustress is positive and the distress is negative. Then we go into our stress response. This is how a person reacts to a stressor. Okay, so we have all types of stressors in our lives, and how you react to it is called your stress response. And a stressor is just a perceived threat to a person. Okay, that can mean lots of different things for everybody. So, do you have control? So, I'm sure you can think of a ton of examples of things that cause you stress. And we need you to identify situations you've had control over, situations you've had no control over, and understand the difference of your responses to them. So control over stressor, changing your study habits. Okay, you can choose to get up early and study, go to bed early, stay up later and get your studying done, skip going to the movies to get your studying done. Okay, you have the control over that. Getting stuck in this traffic right here, you don't really have control over that. Once you're this yellow car here stuck in the middle, you are stuck. Okay, so how do you react to something that you have no control over versus something that you have control over? So some control, you can take action or change the circumstances to help reduce the stress. There's either no control, where you can't change your circumstances and you don't have control, or, but you can always control your attitude. You can shift how you feel, and you can alter the way you frame the situation. So this goes back to our first lesson about the frame. Okay, maybe you can't get out of that traffic jam, but you can frame and how you think about those feelings and your attitudes towards being inside of that traffic jam. So resilient. Are you resilient? So as you're aware, not everyone reacts to stressful situations the same way. There are two things that affect your reactions to stress. The first one is how you view the situation or event. Again, going back to how we see the frame. And the second one is your past experiences and skills. So do you freak out? Do you chill out? Do you worry? Do you lose sleep? Do you stay positive? How do you view the situation? Okay, and remember, how we see things affects how we feel, which affects what we do, and which affects what we get. So some positive responses to stress. So you can use one of these responses to respond to stress in any stressful situation that you can think of. So you can get more information about it. You can talk about it with a friend, do something relaxing, write about it, talk to others involved to work around it, exercise or do physical activity, take a break and calm down, decide what's in your control and what's not, reframe the situation to see what you can learn from, plan ahead to avoid it in the future, and decide one thing you can do to handle it. Okay, so there's just 11 simple things that you can do to positively respond to your stress. So here's some negative responses. You can become angry or upset. You can blame someone or something. You can act out with violence. You can ignore or avoid the problem. You can pretend it isn't happening. You can lie. You can use drugs, alcohol, or tobacco. You can overeat or undereat. You can zone out on TV or device, TikTok, whatever. You can sleep too much, sleep in, take naps, or just stay busy to face your problem, staying too busy so you don't have to face your problem. Okay, these are some negative ones. Going through these, I was thinking, wow, yep, I definitely take a nap when I'm stressed, or I do anything and everything else when I am stressed. That is definitely my response. So here's some techniques. I'm going to give you 6 stress management techniques. to help you combat this stuff. So the first one is deep breathing. Use breath to calm your body. So when you do deep breathing, you're going to breathe in a big breath into your chest, and then you blow it all out. Okay, I like to do this when I'm about to fall asleep at night. I try to do 10 deep breaths just to really relax my body, and I feel like I instantly go to bed way faster. The second one is guided imagery, which you use your imagination to picture yourself in a relaxing or calming place. So if I was to try to be relaxed, I would picture myself at the lake, laying on the boat, hear the birds chirping, feel the sun on your face. Okay, closing your eyes and using your imagination can help you manage your stress. Another one is progressive muscle relaxation. So you contract and retract different muscle groups to ease tension in the body. So for example, you might contract all the muscles in your legs and hold it for 6 seconds and then release it, okay, and try to be as relaxed as possible. Then you're going to move to your arms and try to contract the muscles in your arms as long as you can and then release it. Some people, this works really well and they can just totally feel the stress leaving their body. The last one here, the last three are physical activity. This is a huge one. You get those positive endorphins flowing in there. You get a good workout in. Physical activity has so many health benefits, especially reducing stress. Time management. A lot of the things that high schoolers are stressed about is because they don't have time. They have practice after school, they have tutoring, they have work, and they're not going to have enough time to get their homework done or go see their friends, whatever it is. If you manage your time, you're not going to be stressed about not having time. Okay, the one thing that we all have in common in this entire world is we all have the same amount of time. We got 24 hours a day. It's just the fact that some of us use those 24 hours more efficiently than others. And the last one is talk about it. Some people are better at talking about their feelings and how they are feeling than others. But just talking about it and then being a good listener if someone chooses to come to you and talk about it. Okay, so those are our 6 techniques used for stress management.